Well, today Magnus and I are doing a little bit of running around. We're going to be going by a little job here to see if there's any markings from 811 utility location. We've been having a heck of a time getting them to figure out which corner is which here. I tell them southeast corner, which is really obviously just true magnetic southeast corner. And they are marking the northwest corner for some reason. They didn't put one single mark, even though I marked in white where all the bollards are supposed to go. They didn't put one single utility mark on here. What do you think of that, buddy?
That is not okay.
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, all you need is a basic compass, which pretty much every telephone now comes with. And you can see where the southeast corner of the lot is. Anyways, the big part of today is going to be going and getting some equipment over to the next job site. And this job site's already starting off kind of half-assed because on Friday, I was talking to the pump guy, Rodney. And I told him, oh, we'll be pumping together next Friday. And he said, oh, yeah, let me check my book here, make sure I got you in there. And he didn't. He had Zona in there for Friday at 6:30 instead of us. So I pulled out my phone and I showed him, September 30th. I told you I was going to be pumping on the 18th and the 25th. And he said, you asked me if I wanted to get me in there. And I said yes. But now I got bumped, so now we're going to go by the job site. We're going to drop out the skid loader and the breaker. And we're going to see if there's any possible way we can wheelbarrow this thing. Oh, dang it, buddy. Looks like we're going to have to pull over to help this guy up here. Looks like he probably ran his Ford in the ditch.
Broken down Ford. Broken down Ford. Broken down.
You alright, buddy?
Yeah. Rolled it over?
Looks like he's okay.
I think he's okay.
Waiting for a tow truck.
Yep.
Well, we are on site. Magnus and I just got done unloading the skid loader and the attachments. And as you can see, we got kind of a unique site. The original idea was to pull the pump in up there, run the hose down and around, and into the backyard. Well, as you can see, we got a pretty substantial sloped wall. So what I'm hoping we can do is just back up, close to where the back tires of the trailer are here. Swing the chute down this hill to the wheelbarrows below and wheel from here. Get a couple extra guys and just wheel it. We'll see what happens here. We can do a little leveling in here to make it a little easier to wheel, but it's a little lumpy. Through this gate and then on down to the other end of the patio, forward on back to this end. I don't know. I'll run it by Orville tomorrow, but I think that's going to be the plan. What do you guys think? Well, Magnus and I are on our way to work today. First day of this stamped concrete patio. And this is the traffic, so we are sitting ducks. Anything, bud? It's going to be a while.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, we made it through the big traffic jam. We made it to the job site. And it was Magnus's idea to use the forks today. So we ended up putting the forks on, and as you can see here, we got quite a bit done already. One load in the trailer, one load of debris left, and I think one load of dirt to take out of their sand. So that'll be a full day today. We'll be back tomorrow to get all the form set. We're going to stop on the way back right now from Tanks and get some form boards, though. How do you think it's going so far, bud?
Really good.
He's the brains of the operation. As soon as we pulled in today, he looked at it and said, "You're perfect to use the forks in this one, Dad." And by George, he was right, 100%. You can see how nicely these stack in here when you put them up in slabs. You know. And it goes super quick. I'll speed this up for you so you can see how these big chunks come out of here. Impressive. We're gonna go into Lowe's right now. What are the odds we'll be able to find a straight board, buddy?
But 0.11.
Last time we came here, or any big box store, it seemed impossible to find a board that was actually what I would consider straight. You know, we find them close enough, but never straight. See if we can find them, bud.
Oh, dude. A rookie.
Rookie mistake.
He's a rookie.
The boys have been busting some hump. They've got some grade established along here. The interesting part about this project is that there's a screener that comes down and screens the whole entire patio. At the bottom here, we have to hit height so that we get a seal on the bottom of the screen. So that establishes our height, and then up here at the house,
6 foot, 1 foot.
to get our proper fall, we're going to be up onto this siding, which hangs down onto the concrete. Normally, I'd want to just cut that off and leave it
And then we could just swing the board.
out of the concrete. The homeowner has requested that we put expansion below it, expansion in front of it, and leave it accessible so he can treat it for termites from time to time. So, upon request. Agnes and I are just leaving tanks after dumping our second load. All we got left is some dirt. Well, sand, I guess you'd call it, more than dirt, and a bunch of little chunks of brick and footing from the soldier course. So we should get all the removal done today. It's gonna be going way ahead of schedule on us, I think. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah.
So Magnus's genius ideas are starting to pay off.
If you guys haven't seen the new video we put out, Broken Downpour, I highly recommend. It's funny. It's highly recommended.
Well, buddy, it's like our work is never done today. The boys got all the forms set that they could, and we took off out of there, went to tanks, and now we're going to get some maybe, because we need to be ready right away in the morning, you know? And that's the difference between being the boss and just being an employee sometimes. Orville's a really good employee, and for years, he was playing the boss. He'd have to be the guy that would have to go back to get the AB, you know, but when you're just an employee and you're not the boss, it's easy just to say to hell with it, we'll wait till tomorrow. But as a boss, you know you got to get it done today, and you got to be ready to go in the morning. So, here we go. Loving it, buddy? Buddy likes it. You like Pioneer, don't you? Pioneer's kind of cool, actually. There's a lot of material there. It's kind of fun, so. Here we go. Let's go to Pioneer. Hey, buddy.
What?
What's the best part about being done for the day?
Taking your hat off.
Taking that damn hat off. Whew. Well, it's day number 2. Beautiful morning. Absolutely gorgeous. 67 degrees this morning. Fall has finally come to Tucson. We're going to go ahead and just dump that AB right out here by the road. And then start bringing it into fine grade. There's Buddy Boy again. And it's fall break this week, so that's why he's not in school.
So cold.
Are you freezing?
I'm freezing.
You can lift all this gravel. Oh damn, it's too heavy. She won't lift up.
I ain't got no money the first week of the month. Right up into orbit, my chicks they all abound. My landlord thinks a problem, rent being overdue. What possible solution? I haven't got a clue. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all that matters, all I pray, just to feel good at the end of the day. I've loaned on my possessions, all that I can claim. I ain't got a single penny to my name. My neighbor says he's bothered.
Never miss a leg day when you get the chance.
Manually unloading the dump trailer.
Which was not
This is how they do it in Poland.
actually.
This is how they do it in
How they do it in
Poland.
Poland.
They do it in
Mexico.
They got dump trailers, they just don't lift up quite high enough.
They don't in Poland? Wait, they don't.
Are you Polish?
Yeah, he is.
What I cannot see says that I can launder off what gold should be. But at the end of the day, the end of the day, it's all that matters, all I pray, just to feel good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all that matters, all I pray, just to feel good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you gotta feel good at the end of the day. It's all that matters.
It got down to 61 degrees this morning. It's 9:20 now. Everything's graded. Everything's tamped. The guys were digging the toe down and getting ready to put rebar in when we left. So this job's going exceptionally well. Magnus is cold. We're going to be going to Minnesota for some deer hunting, but he is freezing. And I don't think he's going to survive it. I got my doubts. What do you think?
I'm fine.
He'll be fine, he says. So
I
we'll
think
see.
I'll be fine if I had a jacket on and like 2 layers of pants.
Nice white balance.
Oh,
Oh, we'll have to call her back.
call from Mama.
Anyways, we're heading for Whitecap right now. We're gonna get some release and some plastic and some tape and some glue
so
and
much stuff.
all the good stuff. So we'll check in with you in a little bit.
Just to feel good at the end of the day.
See, as you can see, the guys got it all ready. Rebar's all in. All we got to do is put a little expansion along the wall. Of course, hang our plastic up to keep the splatter from hitting the house. And chair it up as we go. I'm a big believer in the chairs. Getting that 1.5 inches off of the deck in a this ended up being 4¼ inches. But in a 4¼ pad, to have that nice even plane of rebar is a big deal to me. I know some guys don't think much of it, but for me it's everything. So I'll keep on doing it. But yeah, just a few things we need to get ready before the pour, but not much. Mikey and I might even do a little bit of it tomorrow. We'll see. Otherwise we'll be out here early, 4:30, 5 o'clock on Friday morning. And it's supposed to be a windy one. They're talking rain and wind, and as long as the rain's going to hold off, we'll go for it. Because I think we got pretty good protection from the wind back here. They're talking 40, 50 mile per hour winds, so it's going to be a fun one. We're going to go for it anyways, and get it done, get it stamped, and get it on to the next level. So we'll see you at the pour. Good morning, everybody. We are on site, and we've got pretty much everything ready for the concrete truck. The plastic here, we're going to back them in on this driveway here, swing the chute down this hill, and then wheel everything from right here. It's a little sandy, so we went ahead and put out a couple planks to get started with. Might help the fatigue a little bit. Turn the corner, come on back here. All the chairs are clipped on and ready to lift up, other than that middle row. We got a bucket of them sitting there.
Where do we get the water
Plastic's
from,
up.
Johnny?
There's a water spigot right at the corner over there. Plastic's on. A little more tape on this plastic here, buddy. And we've got everything marked out as far as joints go. Gonna be a lot of joints today. We're gonna go one down the middle off every column and once in between. So we're looking at under a 5-foot grid on this one. Should be fun. Oh, Uncle Remus, reporting for duty. Thank you. Probably find a spot to turn around down there. I've been turning it through. We're gonna back on the dirt right next to the driveway here. All right, looks like we got a new guy. Hopefully he can get the truck turned around. He's probably good. I don't know. Never seen him before. My buddy Beretta. Pick the chute up. All right, drop it. Good.
We keep saying we'll switch to ag water, but are we sure water's going in?
Here we go.
We've got a case of dry load that we can't put enough water in, so we're trying to put 40 gallons in now. And hopefully this is going to make a difference. Oh yeah. That looks a lot better. It's in. And we started pouring about 6:45 or so. 6:50 maybe. And it's now 8:23, so it's down. Took a while, but it's down. And we had a heck of a time getting it up to slump, but I think in the end it's just fine and dandy. Matter of getting all the joints in now and keeping up. We're not to get run over. Watch out behind you. Well, it's been kind of crazy so far. Pretty balls to the wall so far, but I think we're starting to catch our breath a little bit, aren't we?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good now.
The release is all mixed up. The stamp's ready to go. I don't know how many guys are using vertical groovers, but I know Rick Thomas Concrete does. They work really well. Oh, maybe. Maybe a little hard for it. Yeah, let me put the camera down.
Epic failure.
We tried putting that one in a little bit too late, but normally they just go right in. You put them in early, and they work really nice. When you're stamping, you want to try to get over everything, and then get away from it if in a perfect world. You should try to give yourself some time between trolling and stamping, so you're not sticking. There's a little bit sticking on my fingers, a little bit showing how it's sticking right there, but it just needs a little more time between trowling and stamping. What's the voice? Well, we beat the wind, but just barely. Man, it came up strong now. It is windy, gusty. Kind of in a lull right now, but it is kind of ugly. So, anyways, it turned out really nice. We're really happy with everything. Stamped out, super nice. Got a nice texture and everything. The joint pattern really came out cool. Couple weeks we'll be back here and we'll be putting a shine on it. So till then, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane light, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
20 inches on center, that's what we like to go with the rebar. To me, it just seems like a waste of time to do it any less than that. You know, we control the cracking, well, the spread of the cracks really well. I don't think rebar really stops cracks, but it definitely keeps them from widening them out. With 20 inches on center, that's what we believe in. That's what we do.